This guy somehow landed a role of MP and made news because he compromised his fellow MP's phone numbers to some guy who was talking to him on Grindr. For those who don't know or are unaware, Grindr is a gay dating app where men hook up with other men. I know, it's pretty gay. What's more crazy than a regular dating app is the fact that he's considering not resigning, which given his stupidity makes sense. I mean, you know, if you're that stupid to begin with, you look at your mistakes and go, that's really stupid, but I'm just gonna sit here and, you know, keep this position because I've earned this position, alright? You can't take me out of it. And falling for a honeypot isn't his fault, guys. He just thought that this hot with a fat wanted to him in the ass. How was he supposed to know that the guy that asked him for a picture of both his face and was going to use that same picture against him? How was he supposed to know that? You know, he just thought he wanted a compromising picture that was encapsulated both his body and face. And how do you feel that your whole entire government's personal phone numbers are being compromised because this guy was too afraid that his nudes were going to be leaked? I'm in favor of allowing people to be whoever they want. Why should I give a fuck? But if your thing is getting fucked by scammers in a surprising way, then I'm sorry, I can't support that.
Nobody knows. Nobody. My son got suspicious. He was like, what, like, Dad, what you doing up there? I said, son, you don't want to know.
36-year-old MP Mr. Wragg, aka Mr. Wragg, aka double agent, he's working for the Russians, has an MP seat for the Greater Manchester, and he says, I gave them some numbers, not all of them. I told him to stop. He's manipulating me, and now I've hurt other people. It's great that he's admitted to his wrongdoing, but it's just sad and shows how easy it is to control the people that we trust with power in our country. The UK, oh, what a great kingdom of sexual manipulation. Like, all I need is a pic of his and then I can contact all these other powerful people. I can text them and, you know, make them think about stuff like, oh, what about the NHS? Something's happening there, innit? Do you want to think about that? Oh, there's lots of rubbish in the streets. Do you want to maybe put more money into that? I just send them text, and I make a new number every time. So if they block me, they see that message on their phone. They're probably using it for much more nefarious reasons, but let's just assume it isn't. I'm sure people will use this opportunity to start bashing gay people again, but which obviously I don't condone, because you can't tell me this shit couldn't happen to anyone, whether they're gay or straight, right? And I think, if anything, this should tell you that the Tories are to blame because they'd rather throw more people under the bus in attempts to save their own skin from public embarrassment, which in the long run left them even more embarrassed. Kind of like a metaphor for our country's governance. Politicians throwing us all under the bus. Us people who rely on publicly funded facilities in order to increase their own wealth. It feels so good to be crushed by a wheel and my brain explode on the pavement. They don't surprise me, and they shouldn't surprise you either, okay? They're self-serving pricks.